Are you a pet lover? Because I am. And today, we are going to wood burn something for our pets. Specifically, a paw print coaster. You can turn this into a coaster, turn it into an ornament, whatever you want. But we need to start by taking off the backing of our stencil. I like to roll it down with my thumbs. It makes it way easier. Now this stencil, we cut out on our Cricut machine. Some people have Silhouettes, some people have Cricut machines, some people buy the stencils themselves or make them. But either way, I think a stencil's easier. So we got that applied and pushed down with our scraper. And now all we need to do is get rid of that pesky transfer paper. I always struggle with this part. It's the hardest for me for some reason. Once it's all applied and the stencil's firm, grab the Scorch Marker Pro. Give it a shake. Mix it all up. And then unscrew the back and remove the brush. This is going to show you what the liquid looks like, and it's also going to let a little air into the marker, which will make priming easier. You can see if you press on the tip, it's got a spring in there. It's got a little valve that will allow liquid to flow into the tip. Once the nib is fully saturated with our liquid, you can dab away some of the excess and then start coloring in your design. If it ever primes too slow, you can always open up the back, which will let more air in, which will allow it to prime a little faster. Now, when you're filling in your design, a lot is too much. A little really does go a long way. You just need to get it completely filled in. So much so that when we're done, I'm gonna grab a paper towel and I'm gonna dab away some of the excess to make sure there isn't too much liquid on there. Now that we have the design applied, we're gonna go ahead and get our heat gun ready to go. Just let it dry for a second, let it do its thing, and crank your heat gun all the way up. Let's get rid of that stencil so it doesn't melt and start applying some heat so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Once you start applying heat to this red liquid, it's going to start to change. The heat causes it to react with the wood, and it's going to start burning in exactly where you drew. You can see that the paw print is literally burnt into the wood now, and that's really all there is to it. You can make these designs as simple or as complicated as you want, but today we're keeping it simple for my furry friend Bear. What are you going to make with your Scorch Marker?